Have you ever wondered why your teenage son seems to build muscle just by looking at weights, while your 60-year-old father struggles to see changes despite months of consistent training? The answer lies in one of the most fascinating areas of exercise science that most people completely misunderstand. Today I'm sharing groundbreaking research from the National Institute on Aging and Harvard Medical School that followed 850 people across 3 age groups for 24 weeks using identical training programs. What they discovered will completely change how you approach fitness at any age. As a trainer for over 30 years, I've worked with everyone from high school athletes to retirement age beginners. I used to think aging simply meant declining muscle building ability. But this research revealed something far more complex and exciting. Each age group has completely different muscle response mechanisms. And when you understand these differences, remarkable things become possible. Let's start with teenagers, the golden age of muscle development. The 14 to 18-year-old group gained an average of 15 pounds of muscle in just 24 weeks. But here's what's truly incredible. Their muscle satellite cells showed 380% higher activity than adults. These satellite cells are like muscle repair factories, constantly building new tissue. Teenage muscle protein synthesis rates were 2.4 times higher than adults, meaning they literally build muscle faster from the same workout. Their recovery was equally impressive, with muscle damage markers returning to baseline within 24 hours after intense training. But teenagers aren't just smaller adults with better hormones. Their nervous systems are still developing, making them uniquely suited for learning complex movement patterns. The study found that teens responded better to varied, skill-based training. Rather than simple weightlifting, gymnastics, martial arts, and multi-sport training produced superior results compared to traditional bodybuilding routines. Explosive power training was particularly effective for teenagers. Jumping, sprinting, and plyometric exercises dramatically enhanced their type 2 muscle fibers, creating a foundation of athleticism that lasted into adulthood. However, there's a crucial safety consideration. Growth plates haven't fully closed yet. Training with weights exceeding 1.5 times body weight led to growth plate injuries in the study. The optimal teenage program focuses on movement quality and variety. Bodyweight exercises, light resistance training, and sport-specific skills should dominate their routine. Think of this age as building the operating system for lifelong fitness, rather than maximizing immediate muscle gains. Now let's examine the 30s, what I call the efficiency decade. This group gained 9.2 pounds of muscle over 24 weeks, less than teenagers, but achieved something remarkable. The highest strength gains of any age group. Their bench press improved by an average of 53 pounds, surpassing even the teenagers' 40-pound improvement. Why does this happen? The nervous system has fully matured by the 30s, allowing for incredibly efficient muscle recruitment. Think of teenagers as having a Ferrari engine in a car they're still learning to drive, while 30-somethings have a well-tuned machine with an expert driver. The 30s group responded exceptionally well to progressive overload and periodization. They could handle systematic increases in weight and volume that would overwhelm beginners or potentially injure older adults. Split training routines targeting specific muscle groups produced optimal results. However, recovery begins changing in the 30s. Unlike teenagers who could train intensely daily, this group needed 48 to 72 hours between training the same muscle groups. Sleep quality became crucial, with 7 to 8 hours necessary for optimal muscle protein synthesis. The most effective 30s program combines compound movements with isolation exercises in a 70 to 30 ratio. Wave periodization, alternating between 3 weeks of heavy, low representative training and 1 week of lighter, higher representative work, produced the best results. This is the only age group that can effectively pursue both maximum strength and muscle size simultaneously. Now for the most surprising findings: the 60-plus group. Against all conventional wisdom, they gained 5.7 pounds of muscle in 24 weeks. More importantly, their strength increased by 32%, and muscular endurance by an astounding 58%. This wasn't just muscle maintenance, it was genuine improvement. The key insight is that older muscle focuses on quality over quantity. While younger people build bigger muscles, older adults build better functioning muscles. Their type 1 muscle fibers, responsible for endurance and daily activities, showed remarkable responsiveness to training. Functional movement improvement was extraordinary in the 60s group. Balance, coordination, and daily living activities improved dramatically. These aren't just nice bonuses. They're life-changing capabilities that maintain independence and prevent falls. The 60s group required a completely different approach. High repetition, moderate resistance training produced better results than heavy lifting. Functional exercises mimicking daily activities like getting up from chairs, climbing stairs, and carrying groceries were more effective than traditional gym exercises. Safety considerations become paramount after 60. Joint health takes priority over muscle building. The study found that training more than 3 times per week significantly increased injury rates in this age group. Recovery time extended to 72 hours between sessions, but active recovery, like walking and stretching, could reduce this by 20%. Hormonal patterns varied dramatically across age groups. Teenagers saw 45% testosterone increases post-workout, while 30-somethings achieved 28%, and 60-plus managed 15%. However, growth hormone responses remain significant even in the oldest group, confirming continued muscle building potential. Nutritional needs differed substantially. Teenagers required 2.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, 30-somethings needed 2.0 grams, and seniors required 1.8 grams. However, protein quality became crucial for older adults. Leucine-rich proteins enhanced muscle synthesis rates by 40% in the 60-plus group. Exercise timing also mattered differently across ages. Teenagers performed best in afternoon sessions. 30-somethings excelled in morning workouts, and seniors showed optimal responses in late morning. This correlated with each group's natural hormone rhythms. Psychological factors played unique roles for each age group. Teenagers needed immediate feedback and gamification elements for motivation. The 30s group responded to clear goal setting and progress tracking. Seniors valued social interaction and safe environments as primary motivators for consistent participation. Based on this research, here are evidence-based recommendations for each age group. Teenagers should train 4 times weekly, with full-body, movement-focused routines emphasizing technique over weight. Include plyometrics and agility work to develop athletic foundations. The 30s group should follow 3 to 4 weekly, split routines with systematic progression. Focus 70% on compound movements and 30% on isolation exercises. Implement wave periodization for optimal strength and size gains. Seniors should train 2 to 3 times weekly using functional, full-body routines. Prioritize safety while maintaining progressive challenges. Emphasize movements that directly improve daily living activities. Sleep requirements also varied significantly. Teenagers needed 9+ hours for optimal muscle growth. 30-somethings required 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, and seniors needed 6 to 7 hours, but with deeper sleep phases being most crucial. Stress management affected each group differently. Academic pressure impacted teenage muscle growth, while work and family stress hindered 30-somethings. Health anxiety was the primary barrier for seniors. Age-appropriate stress management strategies proved essential for training success. The most important insight from this research is that muscle never stops responding, it just responds differently. Each age brings unique advantages. Teenagers have explosive growth potential, 30-somethings have training efficiency, and seniors achieve remarkable functional improvements. Understanding your age-specific muscle physiology allows you to work with your body rather than against it. A 65-year-old following teenage training methods will struggle and risk injury. But a 65-year-old following Age-optimized protocols can achieve extraordinary results. The key is matching your approach to your biology. Teenagers should embrace variety and movement skills. The 30s should pursue systematic progression and efficiency. Seniors should focus on function and consistency. Your age isn't a limitation. It's valuable information for optimizing your training approach. Whether you're 15, 35, or 65, your muscles are ready to respond. The question isn't whether you can build muscle at your age. It's whether you're using the right method for your unique physiology. Start implementing these age-specific strategies today. Within weeks, you'll notice improvements that seemed impossible. With generic advice, remember, the best workout isn't the hardest one. It's the one perfectly matched to your age and goals. If this science-based approach resonates with you, subscribe for more research-backed fitness insights. Share your age-specific training experiences in the comments. Your journey toward optimal health is just beginning. Regardless of where you're starting,